me and you went out to Philly, and I know you just came back for DR. Does your girl give you shit about like taking trips so often?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it about the fact that you're taking trips so often, or is it the fact that she's not going with you?
Um, it could be a combination of both. I think when you're a couple, right, and one of the people in the couple goes on a vacation with their friends, there's always a sense of insecurity because you're like, oh, like what are they gonna do? Especially if your girl or man is going out on a vacation with like single friends, right? Because
Right.
when single people go on vacation, like they kind of have
An
more of a
agenda.
mission. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like they're like, yo, I'm around.
Yeah.
So prior to you, being single, I mean, you were in a relationship for a long time, so I don't think
Yeah.
there was that much like of a issue with me going out with you. But now that you're single, right, I could kind of see her like having more of an issue. But yeah, she does give me shit sometimes. She gives me attitude. But to be honest with you, even though I'm in a relationship, like I still gotta live my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I cannot be fully dependent on my girl to have fun, right? Like yes, like me and her do our own vacations. We do family vacations, but like yeah, I'm gonna still have trips with my boys because like yo, like being in a relationship is not like the entirety of my personality. Like there's
Right.
multiple parts. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand her insecurities, like when me going out with like the vacation with single dudes, but like that's when trust comes in because I'll be honest with you. I mean, she goes on trips with her friends all the time, and I never give her shit like out loud. But
Right.
a part of me is just like, yo, you going out with that one friend like who's kind of a hoe?
Yeah. Right.
Like, there's some worries. You know what I'm saying, like, and it's like, yo, you know what they say, like, birds of a feather
Feathers
flock
flock together.
together,
Yeah.
right? Because like, yo, when my girl goes out, one of her single friends who I know is like actively out here looking for men, right? Like, it's like most dudes don't go out by themselves, right?
Mm-mm.
So if her friend is talking to a dude, there's
Have a group of dudes.
right? But I'm saying there's a very likely chance that like that dude that her single friend's talking to is gonna have a friend, right?
Yeah.
And his job, I understand how it works, right? His job is to entertain
The friend.
the friend,
Yeah.
right? Which happens to be my girl.
Right.
And like, has that happened that I know of? No. Like I've never like she's never confirmed that, right? But in reality, has my girl gone out, and talked to other men while like one of her friends is talking to somebody else? Yes. I think so. Like I think it'd be very naive of me to think like that my girl
That's
just
not
don't
happening.
that yeah.
I mean,
I
what do
think
you
dudes that say that like to themselves are just lying to themselves because it makes you feel better.
now? What about when women say like we don't go out for guys, we go out to have fun? Like, you don't think that could be the case?
I think sometimes, I mean, sometimes we don't. I wouldn't say we go out for us, but like we
Right.
we most of the time I think we're just chilling, like we're vibing, listening to music. We're like, what I'm saying, we're not like out there for women. You know what
Right.
I mean? Like if the vibe is good, the vibe is good.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Right.
saying, like that's just how we are. So just how men can go out without like the purpose of like searching for women, I do believe that women can go out with the same thing, right? But the thing is, it's a little different, right? Because when we go out, right, it's really up to us to approach women, right? So
Yeah.
like, I mean, it's kind of rare for like women to approach men.
Yeah.
But the difference is like when she goes out, right? Like she's a target to a
Yeah.
sense, right? So is she getting approached by men? Yes. Like now, what is she doing when she gets approached? I don't know.
Right. Right.
You
I
know?
mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. It is a kind of a taboo thing you guys got. Where like you go out on like solo trips with each or without each other. Not even group friend trips. I know you went on like a solo trip by yourself at one point in time to just kind of like take some space, which I commend. Like I definitely commend you for doing that. And I think each person needs to do that. Even when I thought about it, I was like, what the fuck? Why you going by yourself? But like I thought about it when you explained it, it made perfect sense. But like I think in today's, not even to today's, and it is like just traditionally, couples go out together or, they go out with their friends. But whereas like I know you travel quite a bit and you typically go out, I definitely know that it could be, that you could definitely feel some pushback about that. So
Which I got, like I said, bro. Like there are certain things in my life that I can bend on for my girl, but there's certain things that like yo, that's just
what it's gonna be,
it's gonna be. And if
right?
it's like that big of an issue, then like I think that's a deeper talk we gotta have. You know what I'm saying? Because I've never been the guy to tell my girl like she can't go nowhere or she can't wear this. You know what I'm saying? I just expect her to know better and to know how to behave when she gets there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If that's not the case, then like it's gonna come back to me. Like I'm gonna one way or another, I'm gonna like know what's really going on, right?
I mean,
So I just take it like that.
that's Andrew Tate's ideology. He's like pretty much women shouldn't really be going out on like fucking like trips and shit. Which I don't know. I don't quite think I agree with that, but like I understand the logic behind it. You know, like
I mean, yo, in an ideal world, yo, bro, your girl wouldn't do shit, right?
yeah.
Without your permission or without like you there, right? That's just like in your ideal world. Like if I could have things like that, yeah, of course I would. But yo, women aren't objects. They're not
Yeah,
pets. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta stop thinking about that shit. Like they have their own free will.
absolutely.
They're gonna want to do their own things with their friends, and like yo, you gotta respect that, just how they respect you doing your things, right? And then you just gotta have
I mean,
trust.
but the thing is that I feel the line that gets blurred is that respect doesn't mean that you're not gonna have, you know, your own insecurities or your own thoughts behind it, and that could be not, that does not mean just because you have your own insecurities that it's because of what you got going on. I feel like this is this notion that we try to tell the other person to kind of deflect. Well, like they really think like, you know,
like you're projecting.
right, yeah, you're really just like, you know, trying to deflect from what's really happening. I feel like it's our responsibility as like, especially when you're in a relationship, to kind of ensure that your partner is secure, and especially in moments where they feel insecure about a certain thing. And it may be something small, you know, but you kind of deflecting or you not, you know, reassuring them during a moment of insecurity could cause their insecurity to grow. And
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
you know, and unfortunately that's what happened to me, you know, like, you know, coming speaking from experience is exactly what happened.